Hey guys, my name's Gloria and welcome back to my channel. It is a reasonable 6:20 in the AM. Why do I feel like a weather woman or something? But it's quite early. Didn't really go to sleep except for a couple hours yesterday. Still on yesterday's makeup because I like to live on the edge. But I thought since I can't sleep, I'd do something useful and film a little video. So I realised that I haven't really been doing monthly wrap-ups in a while. Don't know why, I just think I've forgotten to do them. But I thought I would do a short March wrap-up today of what books I read, and it will be short because I have actually been keeping some promises to myself and I haven't been barreling through book after book after book. Which brings me to my small little channel update before I get into the few books that I did read in March. So this probably won't change, might change some of my content, but for the better I think. But it won't really impact my channel that much, but it's gonna have a big impact on me. So my big update for the moment is that I will no longer be accepting ARC reviews. So I'm not going to be accepting books through my blog for me to review for free, to receive for free for an honest review. I've already updated my blog to say that I won't be taking requests for the foreseeable future. I might come back to it in the future further down the line, like 6 months or a year if I feel up to it, but at the moment I think I'm done for the moment. This was brought about because I watched Murs, Harpies in the Trees, her content creator tag, and she just sort of mentioned in one of the answers that she doesn't accept ARC reviews because they can be stressful sometimes. And I just stopped for a second and I thought, is it stressful for me? And I realized, yes, actually it causes me quite a lot of stress, and it's stress that I put on myself because I can't say no to any of them unless they're like really horrifically bad ideas, and I would never touch that book with a 10-foot barge pole. I'll just say yes, I'll read it and whatever. And I do feel kind of bad because a lot of indie and a lot of self-published books find it very hard to sort of get the book out there and get it read and get it reviewed. But I think for the last 2 years I've been reviewing almost every book that I've been asked to review. So I think I've done a good lot, and I will still I'll still be reading and buying and reviewing indie books and self-published books. That doesn't really make any difference to me. If the story's good, the story's good. But it will hopefully take down my stress level, my TBR list. What really pushed me, I think, really kind of annoyed me, was that I realised that other people are choosing my TBR. I have so many books that I've bought last year. I bought a whole load of books last year, a whole load of horror books that I wanted to read for my birthday for April in last year. I still haven't read any of them because I've constantly just got review books to read, and I feel like I have to get through the review books before I read the ones that I've actually bought and I actually want to read myself. So someone else was choosing my TBR, and that's just not the kind of energy I want to exude in 2021, you know? I'm gonna choose my own thing. So hopefully I'll be getting through a lot of the physical books that are on my actual trolley down in my room. Actually getting through them, hopefully, because just looking at them makes me anxious because there's some that have been on there for at least 2 years, probably 3. So I'd really like to just get rid of those. I'll probably be downsizing my bookshelves. Oh jeez, that's the TV. My bookshelves in my library soon as well, so I'd like to get through those so that I know I can either give them away, or if I really want to keep them I will. But that is my channel update. No more ARC reviews, no more me constantly mentioning that I have books that I have to read and I'm trying to get through them. I'm gonna finish the ones that I have at the minute. There's still quite a few on that list. There's at least 10, but I will get through those in the next few weeks, and then only the books that I want to read. Yay. But for For my March wrap up, I have been doing quite well with not reading too much this year. I think I read two. I read 2 in December, like 5 in January or something. In March, I only read 5 books. I think they're all included in one of my last videos. I read Fledgling by Octavia Butler. I read Terror of Breakspear Hall by F.R. Jameson. I read The Miracle Sin by Marcus Hawk. Minstrel's Bargain by Richard Eyre, I think is the author of that, and Grim Fate by Nico Young. It's probably Nico. So I read those 5 books, all very different. You can go back and watch the video if you want to get into in-depth about those. But that's what I've read there. I've only read so far in April 2 books. I'm about to finish my 3rd today. So yeah, I've been doing quite well on keeping my goal of not being obsessed with reading. I have been playing a lot of video games. I've almost finished 2 whole Assassin's Creed games since the year began, in the last month I think. So I'm quite happy with that. But hopefully I'll be getting through a lot of my physical TBR soon as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope you like my upcoming videos that I have been wanting to make for a long time but couldn't because of my my perceived workload that I put on myself. So thank you so much for watching. If you like what I'm doing here, you can like and subscribe down below, and I shall see you in the next video.